Hey, it's Jane. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm doing a reading for the full moon that's coming up on Sunday, September 7th, 2025. I've pulled cards for Saturday the 6th, Sunday the 7th, and Monday the 8th because the energy of the full moon, while it's at its peak on Sunday, kind of crescendos on Saturday and starts to decrescendo on Monday. So for Saturday, September 6th, the card I pulled is King of Air. Now, the air suit is a suit of intellectual pursuits, thinking and learning. And the king is the most mature card of the court cards, right? We have page, knight, queen, and king. So this is a very wise intellectual energy. And this is um, an energy of great ideas and even great communication. But but look how he seems kind of bored. So I'm wondering if for some of us, maybe Saturday will be a bit tedious and we may have to be careful of that. Let's come back to that. Sunday, the 7th, the card is the King of Earth. Now, again, wise energy, born of experience. But this suit is Earth, which is all about material things and financial concerns. So this king is really wise with money and knows how to invest. And everything he touches is fabulous. It's great success. It's a time of success and the Midas touch. And then for Monday, I got yet another king, the king of water. And the water suit, as you might recall, is the suit of emotions. So this is a king, he's very trustworthy with great integrity. So that means that either you are acting as, or you might be around people who are quite trustworthy, or you may be in a situation that is extremely trustworthy, because the court cards can either be people, you, or a situation. So we have three kings. Holy cow, it's not even Christmas, right? Three kings. And so this is a lot of very wise experienced energy over these 3 days. This full moon is important because of the experiences that are going to inform what we release. Because remember, a full moon is a time to release things, right? Anything that's no longer serving us, whether it be a thought or an emotion, and so we need to think about that a little bit, think about it a little bit, work with that a little bit. The other thing I'd like to tell you about the King of Water is that you see how he's in this boat and he's coming off of the water onto shore, coming out of emotions onto a more sure footing on shore, right? Being where we're grounded. And so what I'm feeling that's happening among these 3 days is that, and being mindful that we need to release that which no longer serves us, is that we have great wisdom and great ideas, and we're thinking a lot. And so maybe some of the things we need to release are old thought patterns, old stories that we've been telling ourselves about ourselves or our lives or our future that maybe are not serving us anymore, maybe are not true. And then we need to move into a time of success and maybe revel in that success. Maybe it's the success of releasing those old stories and those old thought patterns, but also recognizing the successes that we have and the success that we are. And then moving into um, emotion, going from emotion onto more sure footing, to a more grounded state. Particularly, this is for Monday, right? The beginning of the week. It's a time when students are going back to school, when routines are starting up again. And so we need a sure footing for that so that we can enter our week with wisdom and knowledge. Now, a second card popped out for Monday, along with the King of Water, and that's the Ace of Earth. The Earth, again, being material and financial concerns. But look at her. She's got books in her hand, just like our students are going back to school. Maybe it's a time for all of us to remember that which we have learned, whether it be, school subjects, intellectual things, or experiences that have taught us life lessons. She's on the yellow brick road heading towards a grand and glorious future. So this is kind of an unusual reading for a full moon. It's not quite as joyful and fabulous feeling as it's been feeling in the past, but it's very important. It's important that we release that which no longer serves us. And so, for the flower energy that I wanted to work with for this full moon, I've chosen the Black-Eyed Susan, also called Rudbeckia, because this flower helps us release emotions and negative emotions in particular. And it helps lift depression. And it's an energy that just helps us free ourselves from any emotional baggage that we may have. So think about the dark circle as that dark, icky, negative energy, depression, and the yellow petals helping us to shoot that out and away and release it into the universe where it can be neutralized, right? Release it with the full moon. So let's take the darkness of our energy and bring the light of the full moon on it and let it shine and beam away from us. How's that? I think that'll work pretty well. So I hope this resonated with you, that you feel some of this energy and you can do some of this release. If you'd like a more personal reading where I can get more specific about your life, please log on to my website, janezisk.com. It's very easy to sign up with just a few clicks, and you can book a session with me, and it's really a great value. So until next time, see ya. Bye.